great to be with the Power One team. I think our most beloved team in the company. And it is not, the business is not just about numbers. I think, especially in this team, the people are really good people, ethical people. It is a quality over quantity. And that is definitely the case with this team. And Ash has been leading this team amazingly. Again, I don't come from network marketing. I didn't see Ash doing decades of business before, but I do experience him leading the Power One team in the last almost a year, I would say. And yeah, it has been amazing. He has been helping everyone achieving. He is not thinking only about himself, he's thinking about his whole team, and he has brought and put together amazing people from all over the world, and people that are tight knit, and I think can we can achieve wonderful things together. So yeah, the main thing I want to say is that well, especially I have been working the entire last year on the side on developing a new AI product. I cannot say anything else about that, but it's not XRP arbitrage, but it is a new AI product, something very special. And I think that is also the answer to, for example, crypto crashes and market crashes. Because, of course, with XRP arbitrage, we have arbitrage. But at the same time, we have people that bought packages maybe at when XRP price was $3 and now it's extremely low. So even though there's arbitrage, yeah, people are thinking, what's happening with XRP? Where's this going? What has been going on is an extreme market manipulation by the whales. Everybody is quite sure that the Clarity Act is going to pass in the next couple of weeks. So what they're trying to do now is create a panic sell-off, which they have done. There was one Bitcoin owner who never sells Bitcoin. He sold 30 Bitcoin, and that started a market crash. This was very deliberate. And then everybody started to sell. Everybody started to sell Bitcoin, while all the other cryptocurrencies followed suit. What they want to do is push the price as low as possible so they can basically usurp so much Bitcoin and XRP, especially XRP, because of the Clarity Act. They know that the price will jump overnight, dollars up. So what they want is to accumulate as much as possible right now with this rock bottom price. And for us, or for people who have not come from a trading background, we tend to think with emotions. We look at a chart and we say, oh, wow, yeah, the last 2 months, the price has only been going down. But again, let's look at the underlying economy of XRP. Real world adoption has only increased. We had like an increase in just 2 months of over 2 million wallets holding more than 10,000 XRP or more. 2 million wallets, cold storage. So this is pure accumulation happening. US bonds and US Treasury settlements have been made. So the Federal Reserve has tested successfully settling US Treasuries and bonds in under seconds on XRP. So they are traditional finance is adopting and keeps adopting and keeps increasing and keeps buying more and keeps piloting more. So they're just preparing behind the scenes for a rapid tokenization of all financial assets. What's happening now in the world is that the technology is advancing so rapidly, and yes, regulatory lags behind, but is now coming up to speed. And once the Clarity Act has passed, we will see, not just with XRP, but we will see a tokenization process happening for all financial assets around the world. This is not something that will happen in just a month. But once this process starts, all banks, all traditional finance will get on board, and everything on the world will be tokenized digitally very rapidly. So now the chess pieces on the board are set. Traditional finance is ready, is adopting. They have their toes now dipped into XRP. So if you look, Deutsche Bank took it, adopted it for cross-border payments. They're doing payments with China, UAE, just using XRP. But just Deutsche Bank alone holds over $3.4 trillion worth of assets. And now they just dipped their toes into it. They're testing the infrastructure, they're programming it, they're implementing it. Federal Reserve making out tests, JP Morgan, MasterCard doing cross-border payments. Uh, this is just a preparation for the big storm. At the same time, I think, especially us at Zap Club, that we haven't seen the best of times. There were a lot of disfortunate events after our start up until now, and then I'm speaking about normal stock market crashes, crypto crashes. Then the Iran war came, and we had to postpone our Thailand event. And I truly hope that all our customers, networkers, anyone that is with us understands that if we didn't have an arbitrage engine which was performing, if we didn't have a real company, we would have closed down already more than 8 or 9 or 10 times. Then any kind of Ponzi scheme would have collapsed in our shoes. So I think also from the management side, we are not taking funds out of the company only for reinvestment and upgrades and system updates and events, and all is investment. And in Thailand, we will launch a new AI product. We always speak about diversifications. We are an AI company. This is not a hype. So I especially have been working on something really cool for almost the last year. We're gonna launch that in the Thailand event. It is something as powerful as XRP arbitrage, but something different. It is again a diversification also for our customers that they have not just multiple streams from XRP arbitrage and compounding and staking within that. No, this is going to be a whole new block, a whole new product that will definitely push this company into the future, not just another year. This will is first of all is sustainable profit. There is not an end to it. It is AI and it is polished, and we are now preparing to launch this for the Thailand event. Well, then also the Mastercards are finally in our possession, and I think if you would look at the Mastercard and the new AI product, the Mastercard is just a baby thing. Yes, it has been delayed. It was originally for 2027. I keep saying that to the people. Please bear with us. You know, we pushed this ahead a year. It was never intended to become so fast. But then the delays kept coming. Yes, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, and then even me, I felt bad. It was not of our intent, and also not the car provider's intent. But they are finally in our possession, so that's great news. Um, at one point, people were thinking, "Is this a fairy tale? This Mastercard? You know, like when is it coming?" But it's now finally here. So we deliver. We are not perfect. We had a bumpy road. We keep improving. I remember most of the people from this team, especially, they have been with us from the beginning, and they saw everything improve from the system, from presentations, from graphics. Like we started not polished as now, and you all stick with us, and we listened to your feedback, especially the implementations we did now, all came from you all. The new Blue Diamond rank, all these implementations, they actually cost money because like even if we just put a new Blue Diamond rank, yeah, that needs to be programmed inside the system architecture. You know, this is not just like, oh yeah, just put it on the board and it's there. No, this actually all implementations cost a lot of money. But they all came from you, especially from this team, and also from you, Ash. I know your voice is very close to all of us, more than everyone maybe. And I thank you, Ash, as well for being with us, for your loyalty, for your hard work. I think you will love the new AI product. Truly, I'm already confident that everyone will love it, and it will show that we are a real company developing real products and have real systems. And this is also we at Zap Club. We cannot just stick with only XRP arbitrage. I think that narrows us down too much. Also with what's happening in the crypto world. So this new AI product will be something totally different. AI, and everyone will enjoy sustainable profit from it. So that's great news. More on the Thailand event. The arbitrage bot I cannot show today. I am in a location and not on my original locations. It is IP protected. You know, the IP address doesn't add up with that log with where I'm right now, so I cannot access this for a Zoom. So that will need to come. Yeah, well, maybe next week or the week after. But yeah, the crypto market is very down, but this is just waiting until it goes back up again. For Bitcoin, definitely will go back up. I think Bitcoin is not finished until it would reach three to $400,000 in the future per Bitcoin. I think that's where it should be. And XRP is just extreme market manipulation. Tried to create a panic sell-off and they succeeded. Everybody started panic selling. They extract all that XRP, which retail investors bought and are selling it. So it's the normal people who sell it now. So they sold it, they felt panic, they start selling it hugely. And then it's the big whales taking up those XRPs from the small retail investors. And then the Clarity Act hits, and everybody's gonna look back. Oh, why did I sell my XRP at $1.10? Now it's like five. So this is even if it would just go to three or four, this is huge. If you're speaking about billions of dollars that they are selling, and then others are buying it at this price, yeah, you can make from 1 billion, you can make 4 billion just by the Clarity Act. So they know what's happening. We know what's happening. I think we need to just copy them and look at the big investors, BlackRock. They're just silently accumulating. They're not selling. So, okay, let's do that. Let's just don't look at volatilities in the short term. Look at what's happening. Please Google Clarity Act once more yourself as well. Uh, Look at what the top analysts are saying. They are still very, very confident that if they speak about 2030, all the predictions range from a minimum to $20 up to $100, and then there are outliers where some analysts say it could even go to $1,000. But if you look, the minimum lies around $28. I didn't find lower estimates. They're only growing. Partnerships are only created. They're winning lawsuits. They won SEC lawsuit. Now the Clarity Act is coming. Banks keep adopting it. The big players in the world keep buying and investing, creating panic sell-offs. And then there's us thinking, oh, the price is going down and what's going to happen with XRP? And no, that's exactly what they want us to think. So in the meantime, we will have XRP arbitrage to set off these losses, of course. But Thailand is going to be a new AI product like XRP arbitrage, something else. And everyone will be, I think, even happier with that product than with XRP arbitrage. So I don't want to spill the beans. I hope to see you all there. I think from this team, a lot of people will be at the Thailand event. So it will be great to spend time together. Of course, not just business, but we have prepared something really amazing. This will be the biggest event in my life. I don't come from network marketing. I am truly excited. I've never stood on a stage like Space Convention Center launching a new AI product. I am very proud of all of us. You have all had thousands of offers from other companies. You didn't go there. You stayed with us, and XAB Club is going to be here for the future. And I am very proud of where we are.